It's like that firefighter game.
Burning Rangers?
Yes. Beyond Two Souls. Oh, there's a guy who's on fire, just gonna come flying at me. Thanks, bro.
Save him.
Thanks. Great work. There's an awful lot of build-up in this area, and I'm ready to not be disappointed.
Are you ready
Aren't you
to...
supposed to be like fighting ghosts and shit
Yeah.
right now?
You have to close the ghost hole.
We gotta close the portal. The portal to hell.
Hashtag ghost hole.
We're playing Doom.
Aren't you
10-year
supposed to be
anniversary.
busting some ghosts?
Ghostbusters.
Phil, does busting make you feel good?
Not so much.
Would you say that there is something strange in the neighborhood?
Busting makes Uncle Willem feel really
Don't.
Uh,
God damn it. Oh, that guy's face is a little... we gotta
Ooh,
get that-
yeah.
The elevator. It's working now. You should be able to get out.
You're staying here? Those things will kill you.
this guy, this fucking guy.
Thomas says, now this is pod racing. And...
What?
oh,
I don't know what that's in reference to, but I agree.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh fuck! I screwed that up. Tap 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 tap. I'm really good at tapping. Skillful gameplay.
Aiden, get your ghost shit on. Come on, bro. She's gonna straight murder this guy, isn't she?
Was he a ghost man?
He
seems to
got
have powers.
possessed.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
Oh, jeez, you didn't
Oh.
block that at all.
Nope.
I'm trying.
Ah,
It's hard to tell sometimes which direction they want me to go in.
Yeah.
If it's like supposed to be
Holy
left
shit.
or down.
That's in him. You put that in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Okay.
So, still
Oh,
coming.
got hit. And,
Yeah, I can't. Like
Can
I
you?
said, I can't tell which direction they want me to go in.
Yeah. I get what they were trying to do there by not having prompts on screen, but doesn't.
But it's like sometimes it's like, am I supposed to be going
Oh shit, he's
down
on.
or am I supposed to be going like left? Tap, 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 tap. I'm so good at tapping. I'm way out tapping this dude right now. You guys like root beer tapper?
Cure. This is what?
Tapper? Root beer tapper?
Oh, root beer tapper. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. That needs an HD remake, right?
I think it had one. I think it was an XBLA thing.
Mm. Was Noir Face this year? Or was that last year? That
What?
came out this year.
What?
Right? That came out this year?
Wait, what?
Noir Face Noir.
You
not
said
Noir
noir
Face.
face.
I'm sick, dog.
That-
Also, I see through what they're doing there. I get it. It's just called blackface. I get it.
that was this year,
Okay.
or at least on Steam it was this year.
Right, then no, this is not the worst game of the year. I bet you Face Noir is also not even the worst game of this.
There are worse games from this year,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it's...
Well, worst games in this. I don't know. Face Noir is probably up there in my opinion.
It's up there. It's up there.
Face Noir is probably the worst game that I've played this year, but
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Tear
Why is
Sunshine, I think, says, can you even lose in this game? I don't think we've hit a lose condition so far. My impression is that you can't, but I don't know. Although that's another thing where, like, I don't necessarily need there to be
Yeah, who
a
cares?
lose condition.
A lose condition.
I
Yeah.
but I would like the game to be maybe more interesting.
Right,
than it
like that's
currently is.
at the end of the day, are you having a good time playing this thing? That is the question I'm interested in talking about. Like, game overs aside.
Currently not having a great time.
Stay close, okay?
You know what? It's not as terrible as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
There's some good things. There's some interesting things in here.
And I bet you there's a way in which you could have played this game that would have enhanced its feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you should not be streaming games that are dumb sometimes. Like, I'm way into streaming dumb games, but I bet you there's a different setting in which some of the stuff.
Well, no, and I said, you know, earlier, I was like, I realize streaming's probably not the right way to play this, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I don't know, whatever.
Fuck it. Kill
Right, yeah.
Rome.
It's for fun. I'm not like reviewing this or anything.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's why I don't stream games that I'm reviewing, even if they're games that I think would make good stream games. Well, a lot of cases, I'm like, I tend to not stream games I'm reviewing just because I don't want to necessarily mess that up.
Did you stream Dark? Did you review Dark?
Yeah, I did stream Dark.
To be
You know
fair,
what?
it was Dark.
To be fair with that, I just streamed the ending. It was like the last 2 levels, but I was basically like, there's no way I'm gonna get through this tonight unless I'm streaming. Like I need people there seeing this shit too. And I finished the game because of that, so I was happy.
Dark Silence says, "Isn't this that scene from Indigo Prophecy where the furniture tries to kill you?" Yep.
Yeah.
I misread it the first time. I thought he said where the future tries to kill you.
That too.
Is that also accurate?
I can feel the
condenser. The what was it even called? I forgot already. Infra something?
Maybe we can
Infraworld.
Infraworld. Infraworld?
Infra something.
It's the Infraworld. Oh, my iPhone just wanted me to let me know that you just went live, Phil.
Same.
Wait, what?
Yep, that good old Twitch mobile app.
Just went
that
live.
fucked up?
Got an email. Yep.
Did it retweet also?
Probably. Let's see. Nope. Nope.
Hold on a second here. I'm just...
You're still streaming. The stream never stopped. Yeah, Giant Space Snoot. Indigo Prophecy was the North American name for Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit was the EU name, or the European name.
Okay. Nothing on Twitter. Nothing special. Oh.
All right.
Do you think?
Oh, god damn it.
What's up?
Here's a bug report for Starbound. Starbound often doesn't exit while I'm playing. So it says I have 106 hours, which I don't.
Yeah, I've got the same thing.
Yeah, if you want to pretend that you haven't played that much, that's fine.
I just tried to
We know
exit
you
Steam, and it did not.
I messaged you on Steam a few times during the day. It's like, hey, I'm playing. You want to play? Hey. Before I realized, like, oh, it's just...
Yeah. The same thing happened with you last night. You were on all night long. FYI.
Yeah. I think I left the launcher open by
Guys, I
accident.
got a new bonus. You pretty
Is it
excited?
really cold? You look really cold right now.
You know what I was thinking about yesterday? So I didn't like The Last of Us as much as some people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the opening scene in The Last of Us?
I do.
That shit was real good.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was.
That game has done well in retrospect in my mind, better than it was. Like I still have lots of beef with that game throughout, but I think it's fared better now that I have some distance from it. It's still not like my game of the year or anything like that. But,
It's your favorite game of the year?
yeah, that's
Of
what I
all
said.
time?
All time. It's my GOAT, greatest of all time.
I think I like the game way more than both of you do.
Yeah, I think that's true.
We've talked about that. We know you do.
Fucking nerd.
Even just from I think I like just the gameplay stuff way more than both of you.
There's something in that gameplay I like a lot that I still plan at some point. Maybe next week I'll try to write about it. I really love when the combat falls apart, when like your plan,
Yeah.
you fail to execute your plan. And you're like, I'm scrambling for a solution in the next 3 seconds. That
Yeah.
stuff I think is golden. But for a long period of the game, that didn't happen anymore,
Yeah.
and it was just like cover shooter time. And
Mhm.
I guess we've had this talk before. That stuff drove me up the wall.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about The Last of Us anymore, but
Ali says, and I think this is really interesting.
What am
I think The
even
Last of
doing?
Us was my favorite game I was disappointed by this year, which is
sure,
really interestingly
that's
said.
might be true. I think that might be BioShock for me because like
Yeah,
I didn't
sure.
I didn't hate BioShock as much as a lot of
But
people.
you're still disappointed
But
by it.
it was not everything that I'd hoped it would be, but I still had a really good time with it.
Man, really don't like Bioshock.
Sure, I mean you're gonna forgive the same shit that The Last of Us does in BioShock Infinite for no reason. I got you.
I'm even just saying from a like mechanical like.
No,
just,
I
like,
know that's what I'm
gameplay
saying.
perspective.
The mechanics and gameplay of The Last of Us are kind of shitty, but they're okay in that. But then in BioShock, you're like, whatever. I don't know. I just
Listen, Phil, just because you're bad at stealth games, it's okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I wouldn't call The Last of Us a good stealth game.
Let's just devolve this stream into us yelling at each other about which games
What,
we're.
what am I
we're best
doing
at.
right now? Like, what?
Never mind.
You're really cold.
Yeah, I got that.
Use your ghost powers to warm us all up.
Can I use my ghost powers to give us a hug? What am I supposed to do? Does anyone in the chat know what I'm supposed to do? John Nugent, help us.
Your only hope.
You
etc.
completed this game. You must know what I'm supposed to do in this frozen world. Maybe I'm supposed to go in here and...
Thomas says back further.
That's not helpful.
I'm not part of the Geek Squad. Darth Cylon, I'm not gonna go to your house and do a clean install of Fallout 3. What?
What?
I don't know. I don't know computers. I'm not a computer guy. I'm alright with computers. I don't know computers.
These guys are all dead and frozen. Still looking at dead frozen people.
John Nugent says, dude, I don't remember.
Great. I gotta be missing something real obvious, but
John Nugent says, you find the ghost portal or something.
great. Where do I... Let's see. Let's take a look around in ghost mode.
Ghost mode.
I mean,
Hashtag ghost mode.
It feels like it should be over here somewhere, but
Oh, man.
I need some cold medicine. This feels like it would be a great game to play while like real fucked up on cold medicine.
John Nugent says, do you need a key card? Question mark.
Where do I get the key?
No, I think you need that guy's card, maybe. Is there a card on somebody's body?
I don't. There's so many bodies here.
Dark Silence is a key card on the dead guy somewhere. And then Gant says, it's on that guy.
Which guy?
He has a white dot on him.
What?
There's a guy with a white dot. Find the white dot. Amy guesses says you need to start thinking with portals.
Which it's the white dot's only gonna appear when I'm close enough to interact,
White dot.
but I don't know which. Oh man,
Swaddler can confirm key card on dead guy.
Jesus. Got it.
He looks cold. Oh no, ghosts.
Zombie.
Look
mode.
out. They should give you a fucking gun. Oh man, this isn't... You're not doing great right now, Phil.
Again, I don't know like which things I'm supposed to be pressing and.
Oh Jesus!
This is a thing.
About time for your ghost buddy to help you out here. You think?
Yeah.
Oh, he is helping me out.
Fall over.
Yeah, this is an action sequence. What are these guys in lab coats? Fucking nerds.
This fucking.
They went in a
seems
really weird direction with Plants vs. Zombies 3. Not very good.
Let's say either that or this just looks like a weird, like, Gary's mod thing.
It's perp. This is what Dylan's been playing. This is a long sequence. This is longer than the other ones have been. Now I can kind of see. I was kind of wondering, like, how's it going to go 12 more hours? Because everything's only been like 20-minute sequences, and I'm just like, there can't be that many more of them. But I guess if they're all longer like this, that seems like a long time. That seems like too long for a game.
Like in general.
Mm-hmm.
Get that ghost juice in your body. Come on.
You know I get uncomfortable when you call it ghost juice.
Sorry.
Oh, this is from Half-Life 1.
Yeah.
You got to shut it down. Shut down the
portal.
portal.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, there it is.
This even kind of looks like the control room from Half-Life.
Yeah, it totally does.
Wow.
There's like weird, creepy robot
Yeah, look at
Matrix
that.
ghosts.
Ghosts are creepy.
They did it. Passage to the other side.
Okay.
That damn thing won't work.
Why would these ghosts not stop me when they like killed all the scientists?
Another console.
Listen. They know you're the one.
We might still have a chance.
We might still have a chance. Okay. I wish I could walk faster. I wish there was like a button.
You think she'd be
Like
in
a button to go fast. What would you call that? Like a
Make a run for the console.
Oh man, was Dead Space 3 2013?
Yeah.
like a quick button.
Okay.
Man. Yeah, that was like January, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dead Space 3 was this year. Early this year.
That was a weird game.
Yeah, we played that. We played that to completion.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say the game was bad, but I don't want to say it was good either.
Here's the thing, like yeah, I'm in the same boat of like I wouldn't say it was terrible, but
You guys seem to have an alright time with that game. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't.
compared to like I'm supposed to do something. Compared to like other like the previous Dead Space games, I think it was a step back.
Yes, I would completely.
Ben56 says that they give Final Fantasy audibly list the worst game of the year. The
Oh,
worst
that
game of the
shitty
year is
iOS Final Fantasy.
Actually, I got okay when that came out. You had to pay
that's
for it,
right.
right? You had to pay for it, right? When that game first came out.
No, I think it's
No, they
free,
just
but then
filled
like everything is like tons of crazy
Yes.
microtransactions.
So actually, I guess I technically quote unquote beat all the Bravest because I've just been on planes a lot and it's completely mindless and I could just play it for like 10 minutes and then like you die and it's like, oh well now you've got to wait 90 minutes to bring all your guys back or you can pay money and I'm like, well I'm on a plane so I'm just gonna like do something else for 60 minutes and I don't know. Yeah, the microtransactions in that game are pretty shitty, but like
Well, also like my
why the
understanding is
fuck
that
am I trying to defend Final Fantasy All the Bravest? Yeah, fuck that game. Don't
no,
even
my
worry
understanding
about
is
it.
that also like even like ignoring the microtransactions, that the actual gameplay was straight up just like
Oh no!
Just tapping
Okay.
on shit with no
Yeah.
strategy.
I didn't even tap. I just swiped. I would
Yeah.
like literally just swipe my index finger across all the little dudes.
Yeah, like part of the frustration it seemed like that people were having was like not just that the microtransactions were shitty, but like there was no way of avoiding them through like strategy or anything. Like your characters were just dying because there's nothing you can do in the game except just
No,
swipe
the game
really quick.
is gated to points to where it's just like, okay, this is a boss where you will wipe, and so you either will use one of the pre-allocated revives they give you at the beginning of the game if you have any of those left. You will wait, or you will pay money. Like, and there's no way around it. It's just there. So
Yeah. I'm kind of speaking of Square Enix joints, I'm kind of excited about that 3DS game they have coming out. But, what do you call it? Bravely Default something.
Bravely Default. Yeah, I think that's right.
Stupid name aside, I'm pretty excited for that.
is that like a ghost like spitting fire at you right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's some Ghost
Okay.
Fire.
I don't know if it's fire or if it's just like, I don't know, it's ghost juice.
Let's talk about surprise games of the year. People are bringing up like Tomb Raider, and then Gant mentions Anarchy Reigns. Do you guys have any surprise games of the year?
Yeah, Tomb Raider is definitely like that's high up on my
really
list
wanna
of
get
games of
around
the
to
year, and it's way better than I expected. So I would definitely
Yeah.
Yeah. I need
DMC.
to
I
play
liked a lot
that.
more than I expected.
Sure.
Let's think.
Dead Rising 3 for me probably.
Sure, yeah, Dead Rising 3 is a pretty good surprise.
Yeah,
for
has
me.
that
like,
that's
man,
really good?
I hated Dead Rising 1 and 2. And I definitely like. I don't think Dead Rising 3 would be like on my top 10 game
Yeah,
of the
so
year
that's
list.
I feel the same.
But I'm
way.
having
Like, it
fun
wouldn't-
with it.
It wouldn't be on my top of the year list, but I'm enjoying it.
People are saying Gunpoint, and I mean I
like
love that
Gunpoint
game.
a lot.
It would be in
That
my
wasn't-
top 10, but it wasn't a surprise to me
Yeah,
because I
me either.
guess I heard all that hype.
Obviously, like we talked a little bit about it earlier, but Call of Juarez Gunslinger, yeah, like that's a huge like
I'd like to, if I can check that out.
that was a huge surprise in the sense that like in Call of Juarez and Techland, I don't know, but
Yeah.
Hit and miss and most of them miss. Like,
and even like their hits, I feel like even Techland's hits have been like okay, but not great.
not great. Yeah, totally.
But I feel like Gunslinger is definitely in the great realm. Man, this is still going on.
Yep.
I can't even think of like what I played that was this year.
I have a
Yeah, me
huge
either.
list, and I should probably pull that up and look at it, but we'll do that.
State of Decay is mine.
Oh yeah, State of Decay was a huge surprise.
Did
That
you
was
ever get
totally
around to
like
playing
that.
any of
If somebody had told me like
Open
looking at
world.
the concept of State of Decay, I would have been like another fucking zombie game. Who cares?
Yeah.
But
Did you ever get around to actually putting some
yeah,
time into it?
I played a little bit. I want to play more.
You should play more.
Now that it's on Steam, I want to play more.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really bummed that they dropped they planned on doing co-op and they've since officially dropped. But
I
that's
thought
okay.
didn't they just introduce like a new update DLC?
They introduced DLC that is like an endless mode, which I'm really excited to get around to because the ending of that game is garbage, and because I felt like I reached sustainability in that game too easily at a certain point. I mean, after like 30 hours of it, like that wasn't a big deficit of the game, but I definitely want to revisit it with a mode that kind of pushes me to try to actually try to survive harder.
But taking out the co-op mode definitely sucks. But it also does helps just make me more excited for their next
Yeah, their
project,
entrance,
which is
yeah.
supposed to be more of like a online version of that, basically.
I think I would say on surprise list Luigi's Mansion for me.
Oh,
Great
interesting.
things about that, yeah.
I
man.
need to repurchase that game whenever I have money
I'll,
since it got stolen. But God, that game was great.
Talking 3DS stuff, I'll throw in
Yeah, fucking 3DS
one
stuff.
one that I need to get back to and play more of, but that surprised me. It was Fire Emblem. Just
Fire Emblem was
I've
great.
always respected Fire Emblem, but never
But
been that
never-
into it. But
yeah.
this one I feel like was very approachable and very it had a lot of really interesting mechanics that pulled me in.
Attack of the Friday Monsters on 3DS again. I hope you get to that. I hope you have time to get to that.
Yeah, no, I'm downloading that tonight. I'm downloading that and Zelda tonight.
John and ZD Wara both bring up Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, totally.
Huge. I have to get back to that.
We've
too.
talked about that so many times on the stream, but like I cannot believe I'm actually waiting right now to get back to it because fucking Uplay is broken for me, so I can't do any of the crew stuff.
Right.
There's a bug right now. It's like known where if you have over 100 friends on your PS4 friends list, Uplay just won't work. You just can't log in.
Dude McBurhan says Fire Emblem is the best video game. that wraps that up.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 also.
I still
Man,
get back to that. I'm like 2 hours
3DS
into
games this year. 3DS fucking killing it
SMP4
this
though,
year.
that not a shocker that was
it.
good.
No, that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like video. Okay, now we're prologue's
now
still
you're-
up there. I don't.
Now you're homeless.
Oh wait, was the prologue the scene at the very beginning? Maybe that's why that's up there.
Oh,
Like
but it's
literally
just-
that first scene.
What's that called? Or what happened in it, rather?
I don't
The
know,
police
the
guy
police
talked to you?
dudes.
And the SWAT Jacobs came in.
That makes sense though. Like that actually fits then.
It's a sad snowman.
It is.
John says my biggest complaint about AC4 is the ending. Don't talk about it. I don't want to know.
Yeah, let's not. Let's wait on.
I mean, I you know, obviously I appreciate no spoilers there, but let's not go into it.
I'm not just looking at my Steam list to see if there's anything else that was a surprise. I really want to try Miasmata.
Oh, Janine brings up Rune Factory 4. I need to get
yeah,
that.
that's a
I need
great
to get
game.
into
I
that.
also need to get back
Is
to
that
that.
downloadable? Is that downloadable?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I need to download that.
That game is great, but again, like I don't know that I was. I guess I was surprised by how good it was. I knew I was hyped on it, and then it was.
Yeah,
really
see,
good.
for me that would be a surprise because
Oh,
I'd
man.
heard of previous Rune Factory games, but had never heard enough about them to make me think that I would really be into them. But this one, it sounds
Was
like I'd be into it.
was for Persona 4 Golden? That wasn't this
That
year,
was
was it?
last
That was
year.
last year.
last year. Yeah. Yeah, bummer about the Rune Factory dev closing up. That really sucked.
Yeah, that's super shitty. It's also super shitty, like, not to, like, say that, hey, this other developer should have closed up instead, but, like, right after Hometown Story came out, which was kind of in the same genre, but actually shitty.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
what I've heard
and,
about that.
yeah, it sucks that the one that came out that's good, and that's the developer that's shutting down.
Yeah. John says this is the good a good chapter, good moments in this chapter.
Okay.
Um, yeah, Thomas, I wouldn't say that GTA 5 was really a surprise for most people. Like,
I like GTA 5 a lot.
I do too,
good.
but I was hyped on it for a little bit. So
It's good stuff. I don't know if it's in my... It's probably somewhere in
I
my
don't
top
know.
list somewhere, but it's not
yeah,
like...
I have to really think about it though, because I don't know.
Sometime soon I have to actually sit down and do it, but that's after I finish Beyond and figure out where that is.
Yeah.
So tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Thomas also brought up Lego Marvel Superheroes, which stuff really neat.
Which one?
Lego Marvel,
Oh yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes is great.
you were pretty big on, right?
Yeah. Yep, that was really good.
Sleeping Dogs this year or last year? Had to be last year,
That was
right?
last year.
Last year.
Interested to see what they're doing next. Apparently that studio helped out Square with the Tomb Raider for
Okay.
next gen consoles, which is
That's
pretty
interesting.
cool. What the fuck? Ghost assholes, get away. That I like that though. I like that they helped out because it makes me think that maybe that's like part of like Square's like, yeah, we're gonna let you do Sleeping Dogs 2.
Yeah.
Help us out with this, which we know will make some money, and then
Nintendo Fun Club asks if anyone played Ni no Kuni. I think Phil reviewed
I
it.
reviewed it
Yeah.
and didn't like it that
Not
much.
a fan.
I mean, I liked parts of it. I had a lot of problems with it. What am I